Well, I had an experience with it. We're talking about MoviePass, and it looks like the disintegration of MoviePass right before our eyes is what I'm seeing anyway. I had an experience with it this afternoon. Went to go see Three Identical Strangers, which is incidentally very, very good. And as I'm going in, you wouldn't think 1:45 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon would be high traffic or high demand, but yet they're slapping a surcharge of $6 onto my already $10 a month membership, which the original agreement, of course, we all know is see a movie a day, $10 a month. Okay, so now they're slapping these surcharges on, and they seem to randomly change from day to day. Like earlier last week, I think it was $4 for a particular movie I was thinking about going to see. Sorry to Bother You was the one I was going to, and it was $4. Now it's $6. I heard somebody saying they had an $8 surcharge to go see Sorry to Bother You at a different theater. And then on top of all this, it went down for a day and a half, I think Thursday and most of Friday, and then the news reports I was getting was that they literally ran out of money. They could not keep the infrastructure going, and they had to borrow $5 million in order to just keep it going. So at this point, it's like a glorified set of coupons you're getting for $10 a month is what I'm seeing, if you're going to have to pay a surcharge. And there's a lot of theories about what's going on. Is it because they're trying to push the movies that they are financing? Because they're in the movie business now. They co-financed American Animals, and I think they may have their hands in some other pies. I'm not sure. But from what I understand, or from what some of these theories are, it's like, well, they're trying to steer traffic towards those other movies, and then some people are saying, well, they're just trying to get people used to $10 a month for as many movies as you want to see, and then they're going to get hit with that sticker shock. Once MoviePass goes away, they'll get hit with sticker shock, and they can do a streaming site, and people will flock to that because there's all kinds of theories being bandied about. But I think it's simply a matter of infrastructure a business model rather that would not and could not be sustainable over the long haul, and that was the prediction that a lot of people.
It's untenable.
Yeah, it is, and we kind of knew that, but we were like, hey, what the hell? We're going to enjoy this while the ride. We're going to ride it while we can, and we did.
So the ride's almost over.
I believe it is. I really believe it is. So that's my
little
story.
And their whole power, their whole business model was, look, we have 3 million active subscribers, so that's 3 million places where we can sell, advertising and the different things you do with client lists and stuff nowadays. But when the studios are against you and most of the theater chains are against you, and your business is dealing in those things, you're not in good shape. But what it has shown is that it has shown to the theater chains that they need to start, and they've started offering, comparable deals on their own. So, AMC has their Stubs thing, and I don't know, 3 movies a week or 3 movies a month or whatever. But it has shown that there is a hunger for this out there, and that if shepherded well, could help, I think. But only the smaller films. I don't know. And the surcharge, I didn't mind paying $4 for Equalizer 2 on opening weekend.
Sure.
At night, because it was still $7 or $8 cheaper than I would have paid normally. And if I use it multiple times that month, it's still worth it. But when you get up to $8 and $6 during the day, that's a little crazy.
Yeah, I can't do it, and I'm going to hold on to it for a little while because I need to go check out 8th grade. I haven't done that yet, and I plan on taking care of that early this coming week, and we'll just see what my experience is on a weekday night. And if it gets any worse, I'm opting out. I can't. This is it's getting crazy.
I wonder if they have a sliding scale for certain movies. Like they might have like higher prices for bigger movies and lower for smaller films.
I just said I paid $4 for Equalizer 2, and he paid $6 for 3 Identical Strangers.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I mean,
yeah, that is weird. I don't know.
Yeah, and then
Maybe
I had
it's the other way around.
Yeah, one of my colleagues paid $8 last night for Sorry to Bother You, which is even crazier, I think. So.
And he was extremely bothered, wasn't he?
He was. He really was. But yeah, it's a very interesting development in what's going on with them, and I think this actually it's lasted longer than I thought it would. To tell you the truth, I didn't think it would go. It's been almost a year I've had mine. And and about a year since they lowered the price to $9.95, because what was it, $50 I think a month is what they started out with. It's like $50, and then suddenly they just slashed it down to $10 a month, and but yeah, it's
that is pretty amazing. I mean, if the trend holds, we've seen the meteoric rise and fall of a company in the course of a year.
Yeah.
Shockingly fast how that happened.
Well, it was a really terrific deal because we have a chain of theaters in our area, the Regal Cinemas. They're based out of Tennessee, and they have a stronghold here. And they have a Regal member card. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free, and you sign up for it, and you get points every time you get. So anyway, every time I use the MoviePass to get a movie ticket, I get points on the Regal card. So I would literally have movie tickets sitting there waiting to be redeemed on the Regal card that I wasn't getting to because I was going. So it was a really good deal,